to do this Angus stitch kit for some time, so I thought I'll show you like 5-10 minutes of that. So yesterday I was showing, I changed my frame and everything, and we kept moved the frame. So before I start, I'll show you. This is the final product. This is what it will look once it is done. So this is the thing. This is what I'm doing. This is the picture of a Mother Mary. This is an masterpiece series by Anchor. I bought it from Amazon. I've been struggling to finish it, so now I'm trying to put some small lives and encourage myself to, you know, do it. So I'm starting a new region. So starting using a new thread, so I thought I'll show you guys. So what I do is I do knot it, because sometimes the knots can come through these layers. So what I will do is I'll just do a little complicated, but which needs to stay there for longer. I don't want any of my thread coming off. Okay, so sorry. I'll just, so I'll hold the end of the thread like this. So I just nearly almost 1 inch. Add little extra. Let me show you how much. So this is the one. Okay, so I'm holding it almost 1 inch. Then I'll take it here in a diagonal square here. Then I'll pull it out. So this is a little bit complicated way of putting. See, it just come out. I don't know what is happening because I'm doing it over a camera. It's coming a little bit off. So let me do it properly. Okay. So take it out here. Here, holding almost 1 inch. Put it here. And probably I should hold it with my fingers so that it is. So what I'll probably come back here. And something has come up here. Some thread from these fabrics have come up there, so I should move it. Go back here, hold on to this, and then I'll just take it down in the initial first one. So at this point, I believe this thread is tightly secured. I've been pulling at it. It's secured. Then I'll start my sewing. So behind, what has happened is the previous one is there, so I'll just cut this off. Same with this. Okay, I'll just reduce the length. Otherwise these things tend to go somewhere and get tangled here. Okay, so now here again, yesterday I was showing, I do the thread saving method. Previously I used to stitch like this, where I used to go back and forth like this. Now I go to the next column. That's what I do. I'll be following the same method here. My back is not that great, but I think this will do. Let me lower the camera a bit. Hope you guys can see. So here I'll go here. I'll go here. So you can see I start in this here, and then I'll just go to the next column. So after 2 stitches I'll show you what I'm sewing. Come here, go down here. Okay, at this point so here the only thing is that you need to be very sure that these stitches are going, these two should be in the same line. You can't change that, otherwise it will go all slanting. So that is the thing that you have to pay attention to. So here I think I have to pull it. Okay, once this is done, I'll show you the end back of it so that you can understand what I'm trying to tell you here. So these knots will go under it. That is how I manage. Okay, let me show you the back. These are the few stitches that we have done. You can see these are the few stitches that I've done. Not the greatest or neatest stitches, but that will do. See, these are the stitches that we have done. Yeah, so let's go back, finish some of it. Oops, where is my thread? Okay, so my thread is here, so I'll go here. These long stitch kits are something that you can do very easily because it's all mapped. But yes, don't start with a big project because those are very little, just little tricky because the details are sometimes very difficult to manage. So I will say start with something small. Yeah. So I thought it was an easy task, but when I gave it to my mom, she's 77, so she was a little bit struggling to understand the how the system. So that is where I thought that many of you will have the same kind of questions where you'll be struggling. So here at this point you can see that there is a line here. So this color is only till here. And I think here this color is coming here. That's what I remember. Anyway, they expect you to do it in separately. So I'll be doing that way. So at this point I'll come here. So that is another thing that you notice. See here in this one there are two colors going in this hole. You can see two colors going in, and then here I'm going up, I'm following this line, coming up, going here, okay, coming here, going up, down, so when I'm doing this, be very careful to avoid knots. It do happen at times, especially if you're working with long threads, but that's okay. You just have to be patient and undo the knots whenever it is there. Okay. So I've done some part of it. Hope these kinds of videos encourage you guys to pick up some arts and do some kind of work. Finishing a project is actually very satisfying, and this is something that you can do very easily. You provided you take up the an easy project to start with until you are more experienced in that. I don't know if you have any question. Yeah, thank you, Simadri Rajasri. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for your comment. Can't see anything much. Okay, yeah. Thank you so much. Some of these kits are available in Amazon. That's where I got this from. But recently, what has happened is Amazon seems to only have complicated ones, not the simple ones. I think Anchor should probably sell it much more easily. I think it is available in Crosswords. I'm not sure. I have seen it in Crosswords, but I'm not sure. These days, I have not visited a Crossword for a long time. Probably I should check that. Okay, so kind of my hi. I don't know what is your name, but it's Syrian Tahau. I think that's what it is. Hi to you. Sorry, I'm not able to pronounce your name. Hello to you. So my thread is going to be over soon, so I will stitch till that and then I'll finish off, and I think by the time this region will be almost be over. Okay, this point, Okay, let me see. One more stitch probably. Yes, still here. And then I will just take it here. My notes are like little extra, but then that is what I want to do. I don't want none of these notes unraveling in any time of time, so I do take 2-3 notes. So this is the behind look. I hope it is not too tight or loose. I don't know. This is what the region is, whatever I have covered. We started here till then. That's what almost 10 minutes of sewing is. Okay. Okay, that's nice to know that I have pronounced a non-familiar name correct. Anyway, thanks for watching. Okay guys, I think I'm done with my sewing at this point. I managed to lose my needle, but I'll come back later. So this is the thing. If you want to see how this looks better, I think yesterday I put a live where I was adjusting the frame, so it's had a better view. And if you're curious, this is the end result. Yeah, I think I'll stop right now. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I thought I'll do a little bit of here and these lives whenever it's possible. Okay, anything else that you guys want to know, or was it interesting? Please let me know. Yeah, I lost my okay. Yeah, I need to stop. I lost my needle for this one. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Take care.